What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking things back to Singapore and the brand Ubersuave. And if you remember, a little while back we did a review on a couple of their products, and today we're continuing on this look. This is actually part 2 of 3 on this brand, and today we're taking a look at some shave offerings from their rather large lineup. They've got a lot of stuff in their lineup, so we're taking a look at just a couple of shave items. Last time, go watch that video if you missed it, by the way. This time we're doing the shave offerings. The third video will also be about some of their other styling products and I believe their cleansers. So absolutely keep an eye out for that, and again, go back and watch the first one if you missed it. But for this video specifically, we are taking a look at 4 razors and a couple other shaving items from the Ubersuave lineup. Now, 3 out of 4 razors we are going to look at are double-edged safety razors, and out of those 3, 2 are pretty much the same. They just have different finishes here. One is chrome plated and the other is plated in gunmetal. The third one, though, is finished in a matte black, and what makes it different than the others is it has an adjustable head, which is really nice for beginners because it allows you to control kind of the exposure to the blade. Beyond that, all 3 of them are double-edged safety razors. Each one comes with a pack of blades as well, and they feature easy-to-operate butterfly opening mechanisms to remove and replace each blade very easily. They also feature solid brass frames, and then they are plated later with their color option. We're also looking at this straight razor here, which I think is very cool. It does feature a hardwood handle and stainless steel blade that allows for razor blades to be inserted into the slot here. This is meant to be an alternative to the original straight razor that you have to sharpen and maintain after each use. Personally, I'm not sure yet if this is cheating or not when it comes to the straight razor. You know, I like the whole nostalgia factor when it comes to the old one that you have to sharpen yourself, and but I also see it from the opposite end as well, where this is just easier. You can slip the blade in there. I see it from both ends, but part of me is kind of like, is this cheating? Is it cheating? Beyond that, it does look really nice, and it also comes in a really cool leather pouch to keep it safe when not in use. Lastly, here we have a really nice shaving mug and brush. These are essential, of course, to that wet shaving experience, and they're pretty fun to use, I think. I think they're pretty fun to use anyway. The mug is really nice. It's made out of black porcelain, and of course, it's meant to be used to mix up your shaving cream or shave soap, whichever you use, and build that nice lather up. But of course, you can't do that without the brush, which in this case is a synthetic brush. It's 100% synthetic, which means it's vegan for those of you that want to stay away from animal products. And on top of that, both the brush and brush knot are handmade, and I have to tell you, it is very soft, which makes it fantastic to use. Now, speaking of use and using it, let's go ahead and put these to use real quick. I'm going to be giving you guys just a very small shaving demo because obviously I don't shave my whole face. I don't do that. I usually only shave my neckline down here because I just feel weird when I shave my whole face. Last time I did it, it just was completely awkward for me. I hated every second of it. So sorry, I just don't do that. I shave my neck though because every couple of days it just gets extremely itchy, and really nobody likes a neck beard. Now, I'd like to start this demo off with reminding you guys that I am very much new to this whole thing. And because I am new and I'm prone to redness and razor bumps, I like to start off with a little bit of oil to prep my skin. I use my own tonic for this. It works really well for that. But after that, I just grab the mug and brush and apply a layer of shaving cream. I am out of shave soap. I use that too, but this time I'm using shaving cream because I'm out of shave soap. And once again, this brush is super soft. It feels just like a cloud going across your skin. It's very nice. But anyway, after that, it's time to break out the razor. For this, I am going to be using both the safety razor, the matte black one with the adjustable head, and the straight razor, each on its own side of my neck, so you can see them both in action here. When using razors like this, I always think about how I'm able to get a really close shave with just one blade. I kind of think about it like, wow, this is getting really close and really nice. Why do we even need razors out there that have like 4 and 5 blades on them? It's just something weird that I think about when I'm doing this. But beyond that, I also think there's something quite fun about going through this wet shaving process. Now that we're done with that one though, I'm breaking out the straight razor, and yeah, this is a bit more intimidating. And for me, the first time I used it, I was just afraid I was about to slit my own throat pretty much. And honestly, I don't know enough about using this to be anywhere near ready to be teaching anything regarding this, but this is just what I'm doing, and I'm sure it's probably terrible. But after that, we're pretty much done. Since I only shave my neck, it goes pretty quick. You can see here how close the shave got on each side, and you can also see where I screwed up and nicked myself, because that's freaking awesome. Other than that, it's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. I mean, you use the tools and you let them do the work, and that's pretty much that. Overall here, I do have to say I think these are some well-made tools. I mean, nothing really stands out to me as problematic. Again, I don't have a whole lot of experience in this area. I haven't tried them up against a bunch of really expensive razors, or, you know, even experienced a bunch of different razors. But, you know, to just a new person getting into wet shaving and trying these out, nothing stood out to me as weird, or, you know, nothing felt cheap, nothing broke off when I was using it. They feel nice, they feel sturdy, so for a newbie like me, it was pretty easy and pretty nice. The one for me that's probably my favorite is actually the one that I did the demo with, the matte black, where you can adjust the head. And as I say that, I want to make sure to also say there's nothing wrong with these ones here too, like the chrome and the gunmetal one. The gunmetal one actually is probably a close second to the matte black. But personally, I guess I was just, for whatever reason, drawn more to the matte black one. I really like the gunmetal one as well. That's kind of a close second once again. And, you know, the chrome one, I thought it was pretty nice too, but I just happen to like the color on the other ones a little bit better. Now, the mug and the brush, again, were both very nice to use. The brush specifically is very well made. It's nice and soft. The bristles like didn't start coming off or anything like that. Again, me being new and not having a lot to compare it to, that's some of the things that I look for. Like, is it doing its job and is it falling apart type thing? And so I didn't actually see any of that. I didn't see it breaking or stuff falling apart, or, you know, being really harsh on my skin. So that's some of the things that I looked for. The only thing personally that I didn't quite prefer using was the straight razor. There's nothing wrong with it. I didn't see anything really pop up as an issue. I'm just not very comfortable with doing the actual shave with one of those razors yet. I'm just more comfortable using something like this, of course, because I have a little bit more experience with it, that I just feel really, on edge, you know, for lack of a better pun. I feel really on edge when I'm using the the straight razor still. So that's kind of why I say that. The safety razors, though, they sell for different prices here. The matte black one, I believe, is $36. The chrome one here is $23, and the gunmetal one is $24 on their site. The straight razor here that I use sells on their site for $16, and then the mug and brush sell separately on their site for $18 a piece. I will go ahead and link everything in the description there if you're interested in taking a look. And if you haven't yet gotten into this form of wet shaving, I highly recommend it, because like I said, it's actually a lot of fun, and I think it actually saves money in the end, you know, over the long run as well, with buying disposable razors and things like that. But if you'd like to check out any of these products or anything from the Ubersuave line, links again will be in the description. I'd also like to invite you to comment down below on what you thought of the tools here, and maybe your thoughts on wet shaving in general. I always like hearing what you guys have to say on the video, so I'll check those out. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel there too. That's a huge help to me. I really appreciate you doing that. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you next time.